my friends, how are you doing today? I am doing awesome. I'm personally doing awesome. And you would do me a favor if you would hit that subscribe button, because that makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. I watch the subscribers go up, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like I need to keep doing this because somebody's enjoying it somewhere. Okay, and I appreciate each and every one of you. On another note, my little flippin' friends that I've been watching on YouTube there, that I'm at a point right now where I think I'm watching them for material. Like I'm watching to see how low these people can get. Now I'm not. Now, let's make this very clear. First of all, I'm not watching them signed in. Okay, I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'm not signed into my account, so I'm not watching them signed in. Number two, I do not like, share, or subscribe their stuff. Number three, I don't even tell you who I'm talking about, but I watch them because in a way it kind of gives me, because it shocks me how much of a scumbag these people are. How it shocks me and it bothers me. Okay, and I love watching yard selling videos. I love watching flea marketing videos and out and about videos and shopping videos and what's new on Blu-ray, what's new on DVD, what's new on 4K. I love that stuff. And there's some people that they do it up, man. They do a great job, and I appreciate them, and I'll watch them, and I'll subscribe, and I'm there. I mean, when the bell rings, I'm there, and I'm watching their stuff, and I love it. I mean, and I'll tell you right now, it's a lot of it is the humble people. A lot of the people I subscribe to are the people kind of like myself. There's a couple other YouTubers that there's one woman I watch. She's just the sweetest person. So nice, humble, family woman. She goes through her Blu-rays and her DVD pickups, kind of like what I do. I appreciate that. I mean, she's just trying to inform us of something. She's not trying to take anything from anybody, and that's great. But I watch this guy that gives me the material. That's what he does. He is feeding me material. I am thinking one day I'm gonna dress like him, and I'm gonna go to a Salvation Army or a Goodwill, and I'm gonna reenact this whole trip out shopping. Okay, so I'll just from beginning to end, I'll just complain about the prices. I'll complain about how everything went up from $1 to $2, and how I can't make any money off of that, and how I can't rip people off because I'm only gonna be making $40 instead of $50. I'm gonna do that. My favorite one lately is when the pandemic started, we could sell a lot. I was selling a lot of puzzles. Boy, I wish that pandemic would come back, and make it 10 times worse. So he's wishing people to be stuck in their houses so he can sell puzzles. We burn! He was complaining once again about the prices of everything, and how listen, if Goodwill doesn't start dropping their prices, then he's no longer going to shop there anymore. And then he found something that he wanted to buy, and I know that one of his friends wanted it also. And he wanted it for a store. So he's going to take this thing from his friend. He's going to flip it on the store. Meanwhile, a friend's right on the side of him. And his face, he's like, you're going to take that from me? I was going to sell it at my store. And I'm like, hey, jerk, this is your friend. Okay, if you already have it in your collection, then why don't you let your friend have it? He did give it to him. He said, "Here, this is," but it was like a pulling teeth thing. It's like, oh, I can't. I'm really jealous of that. I'm really jealous that you're taking this from me, but you already own it. Okay, you just wanted to take it and you wanted to flip it. Okay. Meanwhile, your friend's over here. He wants to pay $1 for it. He don't want to pay $50 for it like you're gonna flip it for. He wants to pay $1 for it. So why don't you just let the guy take it? Why are you gonna give this guy a guilt trip and make him feel like garbage? Why don't you just take a long walk off a short pier? That's the way I feel about it. And yeah, you're right. Why are you watching this guy? It, in a way, humbles me. The appreciation level stops at a certain point when you are taking things from fellow collectors and you're selling them for crazy amounts of money. The appreciation thing goes when you're sticking in people's faces that you're getting things for free, and then you're selling them or trading them in at a local store next to you or whatever, a consignment store almost, so a person that buys used Blu-rays and DVDs. So the companies, Paramount and 20th Century Fox, and all these people are sending them these things to view and tell us all about. Meanwhile, he's not viewing them. He's not telling us about them. Instead, he's taking them to the store. He's flipping them over, and he's giving them to this person, and they're giving him store credit. And in return, he's picking out whatever he wants. So pretty much what he's doing is giving the middle finger to the companies. He's telling Paramount, you know what, I don't want to watch your movie. I'm going to trade it in for something else that I wanted. Or I don't want to see your garbage 20th Century Fox. I don't want to see your garbage Disney. I'm going to cash it in, and I'm going to get store credit. I'm going to buy what I want to buy, what I want to see. But they're helping you out. They're sponsoring you by giving you this stuff. And you won't even sit down and appreciate it. You take the thing and literally trade it in. Something that you got for nothing. You're bringing in and you're trading in, and you're getting other stuff so you could sell. I don't even know if this, you know, when I was young, maybe it's not a thing anymore. When I was younger, we had a thing called scalpers, okay? They would buy concert tickets, and then they would stand outside the hall or the venue or whatever it is, and they would scalp the tickets.
What can I do for you, gentlemen?
You the guy with the Van Halen tickets?
That could be.
How much you want for something in the first 10 rows?
$20 a piece.
Those tickets are only $12.50.
So don't buy them.
Come on, Arnold. All the other scalpers are sold out.
Scalper? Did you call me a scalper? Listen, gentlemen, I perform a service here, and the service costs money. Now, do you want the tickets or don't you?
Okay, we'll take them.
All right. What did I say, 25?
20.
They would sell you the tickets for like 3 times more than what they were worth, but you wanted to go see the show, so you paid them. Isn't this the same thing? Isn't this the same situation? Like the companies are giving you, like, let's say I want one tickets on a radio show, okay? And they gave me 2 tickets to something, whatever. And then I stood outside of the venue and I sold them for like 3 or 4 times, you know, more than what they're worth, on top of the fact that I got them for nothing. That's exactly what this guy's doing. He's taking freebies, stuff that he's getting from the companies, stuff that he's supposed to be promoting, stuff that he's supposed to be showing other people and backing them up. He's taking these things and he's bringing them to a used video store, and he's trading them in for store credit, for cash, for money, for either store credit or cash, and he's getting what he wants to. Is that right? Is that even fair? It doesn't even make, to me, that's crazy. I don't know why the companies don't if you're sponsoring this guy, why aren't you watching what he's doing? Why aren't you watching and seeing if he's actually doing what he's supposed to be doing with these movies, with these discs, with these whatever you're giving him? I mean, sometimes this guy gets press packs. I would love to get a press pack. If you don't know what a press pack is, it means when the movie comes out, it comes with posters, it might come with stickers, postcards, it might come with t-shirts, it might come with all kinds of cool stuff that you don't normally get. As the regular consumer, you don't get these things, okay? The companies give these to these people because they're supposed to be promoting them. They're supposed to be like, hey, look, the new copy of Suicide Squad came out, and I got the t-shirt, and the movie was great. I saw the movie. That's what they're supposed to be doing. I got a t-shirt from the company, and I got, that's what they're supposed to be doing. That's not what these people are doing. They get the thing, they'll get a copy of I'm using Suicide Squad for an example because I just got Suicide Squad in, and that's why I'm using for example. I'm going to show it's one of my pickups. Sometimes the company will send them the Blu-ray, and they will literally say, this guy will say, why didn't I get the 4K? You ungrateful piece of trash. And we eat the pig and then together we burn. Okay, I would be thankful to get anything. But why couldn't it be the 4K? You only sent the DVD. Why couldn't it be the Blu-ray? Buddy, you didn't pay for nothing. Okay? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You had nothing to begin with. Now you have something. Be thankful for what they're sending you. Promote this stuff, review this stuff, and put it on your damn channel. I mean, what is wrong with you people? Why can't this guy understand the concept. This guy thinks he floats. I promise that he's at a point in his YouTube career where he thinks that he could pot the Red Sea to the local Blockbuster and reopen it. You know what I mean? It's like this is where this guy's at. He's like he's so above us, okay, that he's looking down at our little collections that we're trying to build, and he's like,
I hope this won't sound impolite or come across as too forthright. But even though you seem alright, I think I'm better than you.
buddy, if it wasn't for us, you would have no collection, okay? If it wasn't for people are sending you stuff every single week. Why do you people send stuff to him? Well, that I don't understand. Why would you send stuff to this person if he's going to take your stuff and make money off of it? Are you that rich that you can just throw your stuff that you spent your hard-earned money on to this person that's going to literally make a whole episode on his channel of how he's trading in and selling your stuff and making a profit? This guy's living off of you. Now, granted, you go see a movie, you're going to pay a price to go see a movie in the movie theater. Okay? So maybe by watching his YouTube channel, you're figuring maybe by sending him some free Blu-rays and DVDs and 4Ks that maybe you're paying for your entertainment pleasure. That's one thought process. But he doesn't care. You know, he don't appreciate you. He don't appreciate me. He don't appreciate nobody. He just doing his thing. Is bad. It's not good. It's sad. It's really, really sad. It's really, really sad. This person just dropped off the face of the planet, and there was just a camera showing the places that he goes and the things that he picks up and the things that he doesn't pick up. Most of the time, he doesn't pick anything up. Most of the time, it's, I wish I could get that. I want to get that. I need this. I really should do that. I want to do this. But he never does anything. He never buys anything. And if he does, it's only to sell. And it drives me crazy. But I watch because I want to see the new things. I want to see what's coming out. I want to see what I can get. I want to see the collections. I want to see what different pieces of collectible stuff. I mean, if I'm making any sense, I mean, it's like I didn't know that this version of this was available. I didn't know that this movie was available. I didn't know that movie was available. It's not like he's giving reviews or telling me how the movie is. It's just sometimes I didn't know that these things were available on Blu-ray and DVD. And sometimes he shows me that they're on Blu-ray and DVD. But as far as the person, I could do without him. He could disappear, and the channel could just strictly be focused on the materials. It could be focused on the flea market or the yard sale or the mall or wherever he might be. But the talking and anything else, it could just disappear. I don't find him to be charismatic or I got my eyes glued to the screen because he's that amazing. No. It humbles me. That's what I gotta say. It humbles me. It makes me feel like I should appreciate what I get. And every time I get a subscriber or a view or a comment, I truly appreciate it. You know, I really do enjoy reading your comments. I really truly enjoy seeing my subscriber numbers going up. I truly enjoy seeing the likes. And even if you have a comment that's kind of off kilt, you know, and I'm reading the comment and I'm like, sometimes I look at them like, yeah, they're right. They're right. I was off on that, you know, and I appreciate you for calling me out on it because I'm not perfect. You know, I'm not this guy. I'm not acting like I'm perfect, and I got 1 billion subscribers and I'm better than you. Hey, I need you to become something. That's the bottom line. This guy started out the same way I started out probably, and he was probably one of the few that even existed. There's probably like maybe a handful, and that's probably why he's so high right now.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself? You sit on a throne of lies.
But anyway, I got some pickups. That rant went on way too long. Okay, and I want to show you what I picked up. First one is a movie called The Suicide Squad, and this is the Blu-ray DVD digital combo pack. And if it has the digital in it, I will be giving you the digital because that's how I roll. Let me see if it has the digital in it. No digital. Right there on camera, you saw it. So I bought this without the digital. I bought it used off of somebody from, I believe it was Macari, I want to say. And I didn't want, I seen this already, and I did not want to pay the regular price. I didn't want to pay the $22 or $23, whatever it is, because I was like, I already seen it, and I don't need to go out and spend $23 on it because I've already paid to go see it in the movie theater. It doesn't make any sense for me to go pay that much money again. I could wait it. I waited, and I started seeing on eBay, I started seeing the prices drop a little bit. And like, once again, you know, this is for my own personal collection. I'm not a flipper. I'm not going to sell this thing. This was for me. I was kind of torn on the cover. I mean, it's got the lenticular shock that appears and doesn't appear. I like the 4K cover better. I was kind of holding off for the 4K, but this thing was so cheap, like $10. I was like, I can't pass up on it. It's got the Blu-ray, it's got the DVD. DVD I can watch it anywhere in the house and anywhere on my old DVD players, and the Blu-ray was, you know, it's the Blu-ray. That's what I was after. I was after the Blu-ray. I'm not really a 4K guy, but I like the cover of the 4K better than the cover of the Blu-ray. But I thought this was great. I thought this was so much better than the first one. I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me. This was entertaining. That's what I gotta say. This was extremely entertaining. The first one put me to sleep. I literally fell asleep. Jared Leto's Joker, I care less. Will Smith, didn't care. But this was good. This was good. The characters were funny. The characters were interesting. I was roped in. This polka dot guy over here, hilarious. John Cena, awesome. Great movie. Suicide Squad. All right. Next thing that came in the mail was I'm collecting the Rocky Horror Picture Show stuff recently, so I ordered a CD of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. This is the made-for-TV live performance one there, and like I said, I kind of kicking myself because I bypassed this because I wanted Tim Curry as Frankenfurter, and of course, you know, his age and his shape, he's never gonna be Frankenfurter again. But this is his last role of some sort. I'm feeling like this is gonna be probably it for him. This is probably his last performance, and I figured I'd pick up the soundtrack. I'm not gonna get into a lot of detail with soundtracks and stuff like that. I also like to throw these out there too. I ordered these two, and they came in. This is like my fifth or sixth copy of the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack. I ordered it for this one right here, which is the Richard O'Brien Rocky Horror Picture Show, the Christopher Emery Company. It was by this one, and this one was with it. You know, it was like $14 for both. And the only way I could get this one was by getting this one with it. But this is like my fourth copy of this literally this soundtrack. I own this, I think, like 4, maybe 5 times. So this is kind of like a throwaway, but it's not gonna be a throwaway. I'm gonna actually put it in my car, and I don't really throw things away. I'll put them in my car, and I'll be like, if I want to listen to this, I'll listen to this. Yes, I still have a CD player in my car. I'm not you know, I'm not driving a limo over here. I'm not driving a Lexus. Okay, I drive a beat up car, and this will be awesome in my CD player. This one, never heard of yet. I haven't heard it yet, but it has other actors singing the Rocky Horror Picture Show songs, and I like that. I like hearing different people singing the songs, even though Tim Curry will always be number one to me. I like to hear the different versions of the songs being sung. And then the last two are videos. Okay, we got Blu-rays, and I know that you're gonna be excited about this. Okay, first one, I don't know too much about. I don't know too much about it, but I do know that I had it on pre-order for a long time, and then Amazon, they hit me with the it's expected to be released on this day, but now you're gonna wait even longer. And I was like, I'm not happy with that waiting a little even longer thing, especially since I ordered this thing for around Halloween time, and I wanted to watch it for Halloween. But then what happened was that it didn't come in, and then they were like, okay, well, you have to okay that you want us to still send it to you. It's gonna be a little bit longer. We do not have the release date yet. We don't know when it's coming out. And it's a movie called Trick or Treat, and it's a code red release. There's probably no digital in this thing or whatever, but it's a horror movie called Trick or Treat? Trick or Treat, because we got Trick or Treat, and then we got Trick or Treat. I don't know much about this. David Carradine, Steve Railsback, and Carrie Snodgrass. Don't know. Cover piqued my interest. It's got a Trick or Treat bag with looks like a head in it. There's an ear sticking out over there. The cover art inside, the same thing. and you don't get anything inside the disc whatsoever. But I canceled my Amazon. I said, hey, you know what? I'm done. I waited, and you hit me with you're gonna wait a little bit more, and I was like, okay, I waited a little bit more, and then all of a sudden they had this thing. I want to say I paid $20 for it. Comment below if it was worth me paying. If you've seen this, and was this worth me springing the $19.99 that I paid for it? I believe it was $19.99 or $21.99 on Amazon, or $22.99. So I might have got this for a couple dollars cheaper, but it's still kind of pricey for a movie that I've never really heard of or saw before. So is Trick or Treat worth the $20 I spent for it? And the last one that I want to talk about is one that I'm excited about. I'm excited about it because I've had this on VHS. I've had this on DVD. I still have it on DVD. Don't have it on VHS anymore. It disappeared. I think I cashed it in a long time ago. But when I was upgrading from VHS to DVD, what was the name of the place? FYE was doing this buyback thing where you can go in there with your VHS tapes, and they'll give you a certain amount of money for the VHS tapes, and then you could use store credit in order to get DVDs. So I was upgrading to the DVDs, and that's what I did. I upgraded to the DVD of this movie, and it's a movie called They Call Me Bruce. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting that. You probably expected something bigger than that. If you've never seen They Call Me Bruce, now let me see. Does it say the name of the actor on this thing? It probably doesn't. Poor guy. Starring Johnny Yun. That's got to be him. So Johnny Yun. And as far as anybody else, no. I don't think you'll know anybody else in this movie. But anyway, this movie is it's a spoof on like every Bruce Lee karate type movie like that. This guy, he's Asian. Is it Japanese, Chinese? I'm trying to remember what his catchphrase was, but he can't fight. He doesn't know karate. He doesn't know how to do karate, but because he's Asian, everybody seems to think the stereotype thing is that he would know karate. Now, the funny thing is obviously this movie would not hold up in this day and age where everybody's like all, PC, gotta be politically correct. This was a totally not PC movie there. So they stereotype this guy because he's Asian. They think he knows how to do his karate thing, and all he knows how to do is he knows how to say things to people, and because they look at him and they're like, okay, this guy's gonna know karate, they kind of back down. But there's some people that don't back down. So if I remember correctly, there's one scene or whatever. He's like, this guy wants to beat him up, and he's like, look into my face. So he goes, look at my face. I'm paraphrasing here. He's like, with this hand, I break your nose. With this finger, I poke out your eye. With this hand, I rip off your ear. Look at my face. I am Oriental. I know karate, kung fu or whatever it was. And this was it was a funny comedy back in the day. I remember renting this thing along with, see if you guys remember this movie. It was called The Gods Must Be Crazy. I would rent these things back and back. The Gods Must Be Crazy. The Gods Must Be Crazy was like a documentary, I think, or half documentary, half film, about this tribe that a Coca-Cola bottle falls down from the sky. This guy's flying a plane over this tribe, and he's drinking from a Coca-Cola bottle, and he drops the Coca-Cola bottle out of the top of the plane or whatever. It's like one of these little a duster plane, so it has no lid or anything. He just cockpit. He just throws it off there. They find 101 different reasons for it, but there's only one of them. So it causes like all kinds of problems within the tribe. I used to rent that in this movie side by side on the weekends, and I would just laugh. They were so ridiculous, and the acting is so funny, and but the DVD quality, the DVD of this movie was terrible. And the picture quality was absolutely terrible. I have not opened this up yet. There is no digital. If there was a digital, I'd give it to you. But it's a Code Red release. I'm hoping that they clean this thing up, because the DVD was so grainy, so dark. So it was just a miserable. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. And I don't know what the company was that put it out, but it wasn't even like a mainstream company. It wasn't like a big name brand company. It was like a low budget company, and it was hardly bearable to see. Okay, so hopefully this one is going to be a good one. So They Call Me Bruce. You want to see a good comedy that probably is totally not correct for this day and age. That's what you'd be looking for. If that makes any sense, I don't know. But do me a favor, my friends. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you, and I will see you later.